top shelf or anything from the back. Ready? That's our cue. Hi, welcome back to Urban Cowboy Disc Golf. My name's Austin. This is Mackenzie. This is Disc of the Day. We're going to do two because I've neglected my duties and we have not done it last week. I was very busy with the tournament this weekend. She's going to do two discs, explain both of them, and then I will explain both of them in the best way I can. I've been playing disc golf for 3 years. I should know what I'm talking about. And yeah, no, she's going to randomly, in the way that she normally does, pick two different discs.
I can't pick these.
Those are the ones we've done.
Okay.
Top shelf or bag. There's no more good ones because there's no more not putters. That's a good one.
So, this is a first one.
Yes, it is.
I want to do one at a time because otherwise I'll bounce back and forth and that won't be productive. This is the Sake Bomb. I'm assuming it's from Wiki, right?
Yes.
Sake. It's a prototype, so it must have been one of the first ones. Don't you have another old slammer?
I have
you putted
an old...
with it, or not putted. You threw it this weekend, didn't you?
Yes.
It looks very pushed in, or
Yes.
it feels it. If you look, like it feels like right there. It has nothing on it. It weighs 175 grams. It was a prototype, so I'm assuming it's one of the first ones you got. I don't know if you got it used. Did you get it originally? You used it a lot then. If you got it, like if you bought it.
You definitely used it a lot.
Are these not the same?
They're the same disc.
Okay.
One's the first run versus the prototype. With this, this is the first one I started throwing. I threw this so hard into a tree. Do you see how
Okay,
hard
so that's where it's come from. That's what I could feel like the intention.
I threw this so hard into a tree, as you can't see this on the camera, because it's got a little raised part here. I basically threw this at full speed into a tree, and this is kind of why it's not in my bag, because it's more flat here than round everywhere else. Aim is something I'm working on, and trees are something I'm trying to cut down. These are the most overstable thing in my bag, next to the Justice, and I think even the Felon isn't as overstable. These things are perfect for my up shots and stuff like that. I hang it out in if I throw it on forehand, I hang it out left and it'll always fight back right no matter how much anhyzer I throw on it. And then the same thing with backhand, if I throw it on all the anhyzer in the world, it's still gonna fade out. So I can always trust this to fall and fade in one direction. This is the day for the Ricky Wysocki Sake Bomb Slammer.
Have I done this? I haven't done this.
You've done a version of that.
Have I done a Felon before?
You've done a Felon before.
Okay. This is a Lucid Felon. Is this a My Die?
Yes, it is My Die Felon.
Is this the one we found at
Yes,
Dunham's?
it is.
Overstable fairway driver. It has the numbers on it, but it's also because it's an older disc. I've noticed that some of the older discs have the numbers on it. A lot of the new ones do not have the numbers on it. That's not consistent, but like the Sake Bomb doesn't have it on there. That's like fairly.
It's fairly new.
It's Lucid. Is this the one we came back for when we got it on lunch for your tournament?
No, that is not the one we came back for. That was another disc of the day. It's sitting over there. Nope.
No.
It starts with an E. It's an escape.
Okay. I was about to say escape, but that sounded incorrect. Anyways, it is pretty flat, but it's still a little dome. It's not like flat. But I know you got it because they don't make these anymore.
Yeah,
or that you can't find them as much like this kind anymore. So you got it, even though he had just gotten one online, and he convinced me that he needed to get it because you can't find it anywhere else. They don't have these anymore. And guess what? He got one in the mail. So he did find one
I had
somewhere
to search.
else. Are they different numbers?
There are different numbers. They're different color stamps.
Well, I didn't know. This one's brighter than that one.
So this one's brighter and clearer. The only real difference is the stamp. I've got a blue stamp and a pink stamp, which I kind of like the pink stamp because I've got a couple of different in that pink stamp, but I do like the blue stamp.
This kind of feels different.
They're all one of a kind considering the die patterns are completely different.
This
Yes.
looks thicker than this.
They're the same, I promise you. They're in the same mold and everything.
Whatever. You didn't need it.
Oh, I didn't need it. I totally needed it. This is my workhorse when it comes to longer courses because I throw this on a forehand and I can get this to go for days, especially if I just a little bit of Anheuser, it'll fight out, skip right, and I'll be perfect backhand. It is good for those long dog leg to left shots, and it's just fun. It's this one I've thrown a few times. I just need to get my name on it, obviously, and then it's gonna beat in to be one of those kind of flip to flat forever kind of shots. So that was the disc of the day, dynamic disc Felon. This would be, I think, 39 and 40 for disc of the day. And thank you very much. Follow me on TikTok at Urban Cowboy DG, and follow me on Instagram at Real Urban Cowboy. And like and subscribe on this video. More to come.
Always.
Bye.